Haha! Hi everyone, Anthony Fantano here, the internet's busiest music nerd, or am I? We're about to find out when I am quizzed on my knowledge or lack thereof of genres. Filmed before a live studio audience. I'm going to go through a quiz conducted and formulated by none other than Austen, my editor, who is editing this video right now as we speak. She has essentially assembled 5 different questions, multiple choice for me, where I have to guess which genre of a bunch of genres placed in front of me, which one is the real one. And considering these genres of music come from Rate Your Music, the home of crazy made-up genres, this could prove to be pretty confusing. So with that all set up, let's get into the quiz. Okay, number 1, which of these is a real genre on Rate Your Music? Bonus points for correctly guessing how it sounds. Soft step, Euro vibe, conducted improv, and Bristol sound. God damn, which of these is real? I mean, they all kind of sound like they could be real. Soft step could be like a softer version of dubstep. Euro vibe is maybe some kind of like, entrancing genre of electronic music. Conducted improv doesn't sound like it makes sense necessarily, because like, why would you conduct improv? It's improvised, right? I mean, maybe it could be conducted to an extent. And then Bristol sound, I mean, could very much be a thing. There's such a thing as like, the Canterbury scene, that sort of thing. So I mean, Bristol sound could be real. I mean, what it would sound like, I don't know. I don't even know if it would sound like it's from Bristol. If I heard it, would I be able to say, yeah, this is definitely a sound from Bristol. It's definitely a Bristol sound. All right, which one is the real genre? I'm actually gonna say Bristol sound. Okay, did I get this one right? Answer C. Conducted improv is the one? Collective improvisation directed by a conductor. Looking at the top albums, I haven't even heard any of these records. Although I have listened to John Zorn, I just haven't listened to that album. I wonder if there are other records of his that I've heard that count as conducted improv, but whatever. All right, got one question wrong out of 5 so far. Let's see if I do better on number 2. Which of these is a real genre? Rate Your Music. Weebcore, black psych, funk, ambient noise wall. Hold on a second. These aren't all real? All of these sound real. Like weebcore, even if it's not on Rate Your Music, that is most definitely a thing. There is for sure a genre of music out there by and for weebs that is at the core of something, I'm sure. Black psych? I mean, a blackened version of psych? That's gotta be a thing. Funk? I mean, that sounds like, that's just a cool name. That sounds like that's got to exist. But ambient noise wall, I'm pretty sure I've seen and listened to ambient noise wall music before. And honestly, that seems like the most believable out of the 4, or at least the one that I know I've listened to at some point. So I'm going to go C. And I got, yeah! Ambient noise wall! Okay, we're coming back, baby. We're coming back, baby. This quiz will not sink me. I will not allow this quiz to destroy me. Let's go. Which of these is a real genre on Rate Your Music? Kawaii future bass, Baltic chant, fourth wave ska, Turkic throat singing. Okay, this one's kind of hard. Like the last one, because these all feel like they could exist. At least with question 1, it seemed like there were a few in there that were maybe a little too outlandish. But even if it's not on Rate Your Music, I'm pretty sure fourth wave ska exists. Kawaii future bass has also got to be a thing somewhere. Baltic chant, I'm pretty sure I've heard that before. Maybe I could be making that up and gaslighting myself. But then Turkic throat singing. Are you telling me they don't throat sing? I don't know if I could go as far as to describe how it would vary from any other music in this genre per se, but I'm going to go with B and say Baltic chant is the real genre here. Okay, let's see. What is the answer? What is the real genre? What? Okay, A was the right one. A was the right one. A cute style of future bass rooted in anime and video game culture. Emerged in Japan in the mid-2010s. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I figured this had to be a thing. I just haven't listened to anything in this genre, I'm pretty sure. Although Floor Baba over here in the top 10, I've heard Floor Baba. Oh, and I've listened to some of Goji's stuff on stream before. So I guess I just haven't really known what the categorization is officially, but yeah, some Kwai future bass. Okay, number 4. You know, listen, I could still go 3 out of 5 over here. We still could get a slight W here, getting more W's than L's. Let's see if I get this next one right. Timorese Gameland, Trash Beats, Cardiff Scene, and Egg Punk. I have no idea what A is. B could be like maybe a post-ironic genre of music where they make beats out of either just pure noise or trash. C sounds too much like a play on something else that exists, you know, possibly. Though it could be a thing. Cardiff might have a scene, who knows? And Egg Punk. Generally speaking, I'm a pretty big fan of punk music and its various genres. I would like to think in my 38 years of existence, I would have heard of an Egg Punk. And I've also heard some trash beats in my time, that is for sure, but I don't know if I've heard anybody refer to their beats as trash beats. Despite my gut feeling here, I might go with C just because it's the most normal sounding, but maybe that's a bad way to go about this. Maybe I should instead pick the most outlandish thing and go from there. I'm gonna say, is it Egg Punk? Is Egg Punk a thing? Wow, it's Egg Punk! Egg Punk exists! What the hell is Egg Punk? Originated in the early 2010s, features lo-fi production, eccentric lyrics, quick tempos, nasally vocals, and cheap keyboard sounds. Uranium Club, Piss. Oh, Snooper. I love that record. Did I know Egg Punk existed? I feel like I've heard somebody refer to them as that, but I didn't take it seriously. Power Plant, GT, Free Refill, Stuck. Okay, apparently I need to get deeper into this genre. I like how I literally reviewed one of the albums in this genre and I didn't know it existed. But I don't know, like synthy, lo-fi, punk rock, to me that's just like kind of, I don't know, just like synth punk and stuff. But whatever, Egg Punk, I'm fine with it. All right, one more. Let's do it. Let's get 3 out of 5. Which of these genres is a real genre on Rate Your Music? Third wave rave, sadcore, nervous music, white noise. I mean, white noise is a thing. White noise is a thing, but is it a genre of music? Are people making a genre out of white noise? Nervous music? I don't know if nervous music is a thing. I'm kind of doubting nervous music exists. That is the one I am most skeptical of. Most skeptical of nervous music on this round. Sadcore to me sounds like the most likely to exist, and third wave rave could also most definitely be a thing. I'm leaning toward A or B here. I feel like I've heard at least a few sadcore artists. I feel like that's a genre I may have also reviewed an album or two in, and not knowing it was sadcore at the time. But you know, I don't know if I'm up on my rave history. You know, and for sure there have been a couple of waves of raves in my time. There has to at least have been a third one. I'm gonna go B. I'm gonna go sadcore. I feel like that's the safest, most obvious pick on this one, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see if that's the one. Nervous music! What?
Pay up.
There's nervous music! Nervous music. Dark, sinister, and menacing sound, heavy sub basses, simple melodies, and slow, sparse, and slamming drums. Blueface is considered nervous music? This seems kind of bogus. I'm calling bogus on this one. There's no such thing as nervous music. I'm looking at these guys on these album and mixtape covers over here. They don't even look the least bit nervous. You're telling me if I met these guys in person, they'd be like, oh, I guess all this means is that I can now become a self-made millionaire by inventing the genre of sadcore, which would most definitely pop off once I come out with that music. Well, this has been fun. A genre quiz conducted by Austen. Thank you very much. Watched by you. Thank you very much. Over here next to my head is another video you can check out. Hit that up or the link to subscribe to the channel. Anthony Fantano, genres, real, forever.